Content warning. This story contains graphic and violent descriptions which may be disturbing to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. Let's delve into the chilling mind of Edmund Kemper, also known as the co-ed killer. Born on December 18, 1948, in Burbank, California, Ed Kemper grew up in a troubled household. His mother, Clarnell Strandberg, was verbally and emotionally abusive, constantly belittling him. This toxic environment planted the seeds of his dark future. Kemper's violent tendencies emerged early. At just 15 years old, he murdered his grandparents. "I just wondered how it would feel to shoot Grandma," he later confessed. After being committed to a psychiatric hospital, he was released at 21. Despite showing signs of rehabilitation, the worst was yet to come. In the 1970s, Santa Cruz, California became his hunting ground. Kemper, a giant of a man at 6'9", used his friendly demeanor to lure unsuspecting female hitchhikers into his car. Once inside, his charm turned into a trap. Kemper picked up Mary Ann Pesci and Anita Luchessa on May 7, 1972. The detective said, recalling one of his gruesome acts. After driving to a secluded area, he strangled and stabbed them. He then took their lifeless bodies back to his apartment, where he dismembered them. Imagine the revulsion of the search team as they discovered the severed heads in the woods, a grotesque reminder of a skilled predator taking trophies. Kemper kept body parts as macabre souvenirs, relishing in his morbid keepsakes. His killing spree continued. Over the next year, 6 more lives were snuffed out in his deranged quest for control and domination. He often engaged in post-mortem acts of mutilation and necrophilia, further displaying his utter disregard for human life. But the horror escalated to new levels with his mother, Clarnell. On April 20th, 1973, after enduring years of her abuse, he decided to end it permanently. "I aimed my fury at the source," Kemper later revealed. Using a claw hammer, he bludgeoned Clarnell to death before decapitating her. In a bizarre and disturbing act, he placed her head on the mantel and screamed at it for hours. He then used it as a dartboard and removed her larynx, which he tried to dispose of in a garbage disposal, saying she always wanted to have the last word. His rampage didn't stop there. He invited his mother's best friend, Sarah Hallett, over for dinner. When she arrived, he strangled her and hid her body in a closet. His sick series of events ended with him calling the police and confessing. Upon his arrest, Kemper was calm and cooperative. He provided detailed confessions and even guided officers to previously undiscovered crime scenes. "I wanted to be stopped," he admitted. "I didn't think I could control myself any longer." During his trial, psychologists debated his sanity. Despite his grotesque acts, Kemper was found legally sane and sentenced to 8 life sentences without the possibility of parole. Today, Kemper is held at the California Medical Facility. Though he has been denied parole multiple times, he remains engaged, transcribing books for the blind. Yet, his shadow looms large over the annals of true crime history, a chilling reminder of the potential for darkness within. What compels a man to such depths of depravity? In Kemper's story, we find a complex web of psychological torment, desperate cries for control, and a haunting, unforgivable legacy. Thank you for listening. If you found this story gripping, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What did you find most disturbing about Ed Kemper's tale? Leave a comment below or tell us which case you'd like us to cover next. Until then, stay vigilant and keep your curiosity sharp.